So here we are in Boudnath, in Kathmandu, and the river is running. The street is a river. So, wow, all kinds of debris floating through. The water's coming up very quickly. I'm in a little temple area, and it's packed with people trying to stay dry. So you see the debris going down the street. We got a laughing center over here that sells the famous Tibetan snack that originated in Sichuan, is the story. Good vegetarian snack. Motorcycles coming through with their, they got their rain covers over them. Wow, the river's really moving. Well, it's not a river, it looks like one, but the street is a river right now. Wow, that bike down there is like kind of floated to the side. Now one thing is, because the sewage systems are not particularly up to snuff in these areas, when it floods like this, sewage water can come up, and so if you've got, like, say, sandals on and you've got cuts in your feet, it could become infected and problematic. Like right here, you see a manhole, so there's the sewer going underneath. Like I remember talking to a friend who is a Buddhist, and they said that their grandmother had gone on pilgrimage to India during the monsoon seasons, and they recommended not going to those areas, to Bihar and eastern UP, during the rains, because the grandma had gone on pilgrimage with a bunch of old ladies from Southeast Asia, and it had been raining like this, and one of the old ladies had a cut on one of her feet, and she walked through this water, and I guess like it got seriously infected, and she wound up dying in India from sewage water. I don't know if it was gangrene related, but anyway, it was pretty serious, so we shouldn't take it lightly walking through this. So I'm trying to stay out of the water right now, and just let the rains pass. This is the end of monsoon season. It's just the beginning of September, so the rains are going to be going strong for at least a couple more weeks, but maybe toward the end of September. It all depends on the year, from what I've heard. This is the first time well, it's not the first time I've been in South Asia during the monsoons. The very first time was 10 years ago. I was in Himachal Pradesh during the monsoons for about a month, and that was my first monsoon experience. I love the monsoons, but when your clothes get wet, it's difficult to get them dry. So go ahead and watch this a little bit more. So the street has become a river. People are trying to bring their wares in from the shop, trying to move the garbage out of the way or push it along. Dogs running through. Upset that she's sending this trash down the river. Might have perfectly good stuff in there, who knows. Wow, it's really coming down. This area around here is predominantly Tibetan right now, but also has a large Tamang Vajrayana Buddhist community that goes back hundreds of years from when they came from the Tibetan plateau into Nepal. So it's a very interesting area right by the Boudnath Stupa, one of the biggest stupas in the world, and one of the most holy sites for Tibetan Buddhists and Vajrayana practitioners in the world. What a day. It's pretty amazing. Powerful rain. So go ahead and finalize there, but Boudnath, Kathmandu, Nepal. September monsoons. Wow, the water came up so fast. It had only begun sprinkling when I was on my way here, and the street was completely dry. So very fast. Quickly, if you can see straight across by this clinic, the door is a swastika, which is a sun symbol. It was only later appropriated by the Nazis, but it has very ancient uses and understandings throughout Asia in many traditions among the Shaivites, the Vaishnavites, the Jainas, among many Buddhist groups. You'll see it across East Asia, South Asia. It's very widespread. So just wanted to point that out. In this area, they're selling a lot of copperware, pots, and ritual implements. Let me see, and statuary in some cases. Oh, here comes a taxi. Let's see how he does through this. All right, wiping down his window. All right, little parade. Pushing the trash further downstream so it doesn't accumulate around the motorbike, maybe. Oh, they're sending it on. Wow, pretty intense. Monsoons 2022. My final day in Nepal. Just spent 40 days here. This is day 40. Plus the day of arrival and day of departure. All right. Here we go.